Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. My name is Leo Brown, and welcome once again to another edition of Intuitive Insights. This is our second edition, and today we're going to do an intuitive insight on singer and actor Chris Brown. So, for those of you who don't know, Chris Brown, well, no, let me go back a little bit. So, basically, what Intuitive Insights is a way of me kind of taking a sneak peek of what's going on. Well, not me, but Spirit and myself. We take a sneak peek into what's going on in, entertainment headlines, in the world, things like that. So I wanted to take a peek at Chris Brown and see what's going on. I know that there's been some controversy about him recently, and I think the AMAs, I believe, I'm not 100%. Somebody correct me on that. I'm now, am I a fan of Chris Brown? Yeah, I'm not a. I know of his music, but for me, I know his music when like he first came out and when he was the spokesman for Doublemint Gum, when he was like the Doublemint guy, and he would do his breakdancing and stuff. So I that's the Chris Brown I think in my head. And let me think. Yeah, like things like that. So for me, I'm not very aware of Chris Brown and his stuff. But I wanted to just take a peek because I know that he recently has gone through some controversy regarding, I think, a Michael Jackson tribute, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. Like I said, quote, like if I'm wrong, leave it in the comments below. So I don't know. And of course, we all know what happened between he and Rihanna. So there's no need of me rehashing that. But I just want to take a sneak peek and see what the stars and what Spirit has to say for Mr. Brown and what's going on in his world. So, for those of you who don't know, I am a psychic and I'm also a life coach. If you would like a reading or coaching session with me, you can log on to my website, which is psychicleo.com. That's psychicleo.com. And you can also follow me on various social media platforms. All the information is down in the description box below. But with that being said, let's look into Mr. Chris Brown. Now, before I go into this, let me say that no reading is 100%. Nothing is guaranteed in life. Everything is subject to change. So I don't make any guarantees here. And this is not, I'm just a vessel. You know what I mean? And even I can get it wrong. So just wanted to make that very clear. Okay. So I'm gonna stop here. All right. Okay. So what I'm picking up just off top, what I'm receiving is transition, change. Um, but I feel like a lot of up and down emotions. Part of me wants to laugh, part of me wants to cry, and part of me wants to like fight somebody. I feel like Chris Brown is really going through a lot of frustration right now, not just with not with his career, but I think with the like his reputation within the media, like or how the media is portraying him. Um, but I also pick up someone who is very childlike. I feel like he doesn't make it easier. And not saying that he brings everything on himself because he doesn't, but that's the energy I get. I get like from what I'm picking up, he doesn't help. He makes it kind of worse sometimes, or he exasperates it. Um, I get a lot of miscommunication regarding the whole AMA thing, regarding the tribute. I get a lot of things from different camps. I feel like it's like I was told one thing, we were told one thing, they were told another, and then like everything just fell through. That's the energy I get. I also get a lot to do with money or like a contractual dispute because I'm seeing something to do with him and the label or a label dispute coming up. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. And I kind of get that Chris Brown, I think, wants peace. I think Chris Brown just wants peace and he wants to have fun. Like, I don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know his exact age, but I feel like even though he may be in his 30s, Chris is still like 17 in a lot of ways. He's still kind of stunted emotionally. And it's funny because the card that I pulled for him was the Page of Cups. So if you look at the Page of Cups, this is represented by the god Narcissus, which is where we get the word narcissistic from, or narcissism. So what this is telling me is that, Mr. Brown, what you may want to do is focus on yourself, but focus on yourself from the emotional place, but not so much to where you can't pay attention to what's going on around you. Because what I'm also being told is that, excuse me, what you have to understand is that it's not always about you. You know what I mean? Like, it may feel like you're in the driver's seat, but really you have a lot of people behind you that want to see you win. But at the same time, I also feel like you have people around you that want to see you fail. And sometimes, and I pick up at least 4 people in your camp, I feel like they don't really have your best interest at heart. But I feel like because you get so caught up in you, you don't see it. So that's a big issue. So what this is telling me is that pay attention. You know what I mean? Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the people that you claim that you call your friends. Pay attention to that, because that will help you in the long run. But also pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to your intuition. Love yourself. Get the counseling you need. Get the healing you need. I feel like there's some issues with either like you and your mom, or like some family drama. There's a lot of things going on here with you. It's deeper than just the AMA thing. Um, but I also feel like the way you are represented, or the way you represent yourself in the press, or the way the media represents you, does not help. And you've got a lot of issues to work out and to work through. That's what I'm picking up around you. So that is my intuitive insight. Oh, wait a minute, one more thing. And start, I feel like you need to write more. Maybe not necessarily songs, but you need to do something where you get stuff out of your system. Because I feel like what I'm picking up around you is a lot of codependency. I feel like you have people do things for you, and you need to learn to do things on your own. So, my sugar bears, that is my intuitive insight on R&B artist, Mr. Chris Brown. Let me know what you think. Are you a Chris Brown fan? Leave me your comments below. What do you think about this? Am I on point? Am I not? Let me know. Let me know what you think about the video. Leave your comments below. And I would love that, because I love the interaction. But until next time, my sugar bears, I am Leo Brown, and I ask of you, be learnable, be teachable, love yourself, and most of all, be you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week and a great holiday. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.